Start recording. Okay, so what happened here? Devuan, you are heroes. I don't know if you heard that guy, but they're porting now GTK 2. I think that's when GNOME went ballistic with 3, and that's where Mate is coming from. And they call it -NG, New Generation, like Star Trek, you know. GTK 2, New Generation. That is amazing. So now the development can start. Because, yeah, as I said, I mean, yeah, here's XFCE right now. But with XFCE, everybody going ballistic. I mean, I don't know if you have heard that about what's that? That X OS, or whatever that's called. Nix OS. Holy moly, that's far more than I can bear, you know. I honestly, yeah. Honestly, I have no words for all that rubbish what's pouring out of there. So best thing is we leave it alone. So day one, your heroes. So what happened? First thing is I installed it here, and as you can see, I wanted to see if I can play. Right? So I've got Steam installed and War Thunder, of course. And I've got my AMD 570 back in. I wanted to make a video yesterday, and I changed even before. I wanted to do it on Monday already, no, Tuesday already. And oh man, I was changing the graphic card on Tuesday, 4 graphic cards back and forward, and then it was already midnight. Thing, I screwed that all. Then I continued on Wednesday. I don't know, guys. I mean, so much hassle, but with other systems. And then I tried to install GhostBSD, the 26 version, here on my AMD machine, and I had to put the ROM in. So I have the ROM, and I can add that in my word manager here. And then it booted nicely. I could see the GhostBSD screen. That was very nice. And then I saw the whole thing, how it uninstalled all drivers, everything. And yeah, then I was on the terminal, so, and nothing. And there is no installation possible from the terminal from GhostBSD 26. The old version from 25 and 24, they're installed already still. But when you update it, you get I had just dots. So a screen where everything is just, if I mark it, it's white, and if not, it's blue. So it doesn't do anything. Well, I blame that a little bit here on my machine. As I said, I had trouble with some more. And so I haven't played much, but of course I started playing a little. And to be honest, there's a 570 AMD graphic card. It's not a gaming animal, right? But it works. It's just great. It works. So I can play with it. I'm totally satisfied with my graphics. I've got it on 60 frames. I could, I think, choose even movie, but I don't want that. I want to enjoy my gameplay. And I've done the same on Solid X, right? So, and on Solid X I played a little, so I bombed a little bit and shoot some planes down, and they shut me down. They're hackers, they're all bad. When I shoot them down, this is totally justified because I'm so good. And when they shoot me down, they're all hackers and means and whatever, you know, they're bad people. When they shoot me down, they're very bad people. If I shoot them down, this is totally okay. So, what did I do? Here I haven't done it all yet. But I've got Chromium. This is just my local browser. That's everything I have local, like all my NAS services and my NASs are there, and file stuff. And when I move things around and try to get duplicates out, and Cryptomator. So these are all things I have them as app images. Like for example, I've got app image as LibreWolf, because if I would install it, let's say as a Flatpak, then you can't use anymore the KeyPass.xc extension because it just can't connect to the KeyPass.xc. There is a workaround, they say, if you use also the app image, not the app, the Flatpak from KeyPass, but I don't want to play around. This is the easiest. And Yes, I know I've got lots of things local, but now I made a folder that I have Cryptometer and VeraCrypt. I don't have VeraCrypt yet here. I have it on my laptop because I installed Devuan on my laptop, yes. But I'll talk more about it in the next video, because there are things why I did things and what happened and why did you take MX out. And I think I have the same thing before, and that's the same what made me move again. And this time I wanted to have Devuan working. I tried the same there. I tried to get Ghostbeast debooting, but I used it on Ventoy, and Ventoy I didn't want to go. So, and I didn't want to play around, so I said, Devuan it is. So, and of course, I encrypted the hard drive on my laptop, but I go there tomorrow and talk a little bit about that. So here, I'm very, very satisfied. I mean, I still have solid X there. I'm happy with that too. Devuan 6 is a nightmare to get Word Manager running. On 5 I had it running. There's some compatibility issues, I think, with DM Mask or something. There's trouble, and I wish for the Devuan team to get one or the other working, either Word Manager or VirtualBox. That would be nice. And by the way, they do everything right. That panel was right away on the top where it belongs. Though they know how a computer has to look like, right? Every panel has to be on the top. We're not bowing down in front of our computer to find something. We're standing tall. That's what we do. So, yeah, so here I just have to, I can download it with my Nextcloud. My Nextcloud this is the Nextcloud. Doink. Alright. So this is all colorful. The other one is not on a laptop. I wonder. I will see. Alright, so that's what I did. Here's a Steam. I had downloaded that, and there were some Steam stuff from Synaptic. So if you go in here, in Synaptics, and you look for Steam, there's some... I don't even know if I did it before or after, if I did it at all. Therefore, yeah, I think Steam was complaining there's some dependencies missing. So here's Steam, you see. So I went into Steam Launcher, I think. Launcher for Steam Software Distribute Service. Meta package. Steam Libs. So that's what I installed. And then after that, Steam Deb was easy to install. And no problems with Synology Drive, no problems with Synology Notes. That's all working fine. Thunderbird working, of course. I've got here LibreVolve is running here. Bamboo Studio, look at that. I mean, yeah, UpImage here. That is the 24 version I used. And what else do I have? Cryptometer. And that is, of course, that UpImage. What else do I have? HTOP. I had to install that. All by myself I installed that. Alright. So, to be honest, you see, I haven't changed my picture yet. I do love the color scheme. This is just a very nice blue. That is a color. If you have fast switch, it jumps in your face and makes you throw up these colors on the bottom. I wish you could just switch them off. That's so ugly. So this one is nice. I'll leave that for a while, but then I need my nature. Or I might even make it different, that I have on different desktops, different picture, because I like that. Looks good for now. I'm enjoying it for now. And then it stays. I will use that again to the file manager icon, like this one here, right? I like that more. Or while we say, you know what? It's not LXQT, so I can say add to panel, and then I move that over, because it has to look always the same, so that I know where they are. And this one will be removed. Click, click, click. Alright, so I wanted to have on the laptop and here virtual machine that I can upload my YouTube videos easier, right? So the virtual machine goes off, and then, because I don't want to have anything Google here usual. But all what that means is most likely I have to install then VirtualBox and Solid X and do it from there. Do I really need it on a laptop? Not necessarily. It would be nice to have. But I would say it gives you options if you have a virtual machine manager, that you can, whenever you want or need it, that you can do some virtual managing stuff. All right. So, oh yeah, I haven't had a look yet. Let's do that together. If they have FreeCAD. Because as I said, I try to stay in the ecosystem of the distro, and while we fire this up, repositories, see, that's all. I mean, Steam added itself, all Devuan. So there is no Debian repository. Steam, I needed it, of course, right? So I want to play my games. So that's pretty interesting, isn't it? And I try to not get with Flatpaks, and AppImage is okay to me because they don't really install anything. They're just running in their own. What is what I wanted to look here? Oh yeah, FreeCAD is that, right? FreeCAD 1.0. I think they're at 1.1 now, aren't they? So I'm not too sure. We'll see. I will try. I mean, I'll try to get up images in a moment because, you know, especially with your encryption, you would like to have usually all your encryption stuff the same version, so that if you start encrypting things, that you have somewhere a backup and you can get it down with Nextcloud and Synology drive, whatever you use. You sync thing on the next computer you have it, or you sync it around, right? So then if you have the same version, it's guaranteed you can always open your vault, right? Because yes, I've got everything local with my Nextcloud, but still, I mean, and it's on an encrypted network attached storage. So, as I said, I'm a massive encryptor. I encrypt all my NAS storages, and the key is never on the NA on my NAS. So, if I'm not anywhere near with the ability to do certain things, then they will not fire up. That is just that. And that's more like, you know, in case there is theft, right? Or a data broker breaks into my house and wants to steal my data, my family pictures. No way. Not going to happen. Right? Or let's say if a hard drive dies, you know, then you know at least whatever happens, that thing is encrypted. So just in case somebody plays around with it. Yeah, NixOS. Oh man, I was laughing tears and I was crying tears. Oh, holy moly. I mean, this is almost unbearable, isn't it? You're cursed when you have a sound mind in this insane world. Holy moly, these NPCs. They're totally malfunctioning. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was delighted to hear this. You know, look, we have now Ex Libre, yeah, as Xorg substitute. And we have now GTK2, new generation coming up. That is just perfect. Look at that. We get step by step, we get off these corporations and these infiltrators. We just have to watch out, because if Devuan starts doing these things, they will try to get into Devuan or to destroy it. That's what they do, right? Build back better. So you have to destroy first. So, but I think the Devuan team is, they're really veterans, so they know how to handle the whole situation. That will be all right. Yeah, so that was good news. Oh man, when I heard that, I said, oh, praise the Lord for that. That we have still people with skills and social responsibility, and yeah, and the ability to take action and make it right. I mean, I would do things like that, but you see what I do. I sit here in my basement, totally packed by stuff, walk my dogs daily, work a little here and there, make some money, and do stuff on my computer. I try to help that way, right? Because I learned a lot from other people and I try to give it back. So in the moment there's not much trouble, except here the word manager on Devuan 6. But I wanted to try 6 because, you know, I'm always saying that tricksy stuff is tricky. Having said this, Devuan has their own repositories. They might have an eye on this in a much better way than Debian. Because Debian, I think they have a problem that lots of things don't get maintained anymore, because these darn straight white people, heterosexual and male, oh holy moly, yeah, they can't be developers anymore. Or does it have something to do with developing? Not really, no? So yeah, so I think they just quietly quit and do something else. Well, who wants to stay when you're not welcome, right? So, having said this, we shouldn't just give everything up, because, as I said, these people contributed in the last 3 decades nothing. They really didn't do anything. But they're claiming it all right? So, nevertheless, let's see what they have here as desktop. Oh, look at that. So you can have the Devuan sign in blue, and you can have a blue Devuan sign, and then there is a blue Devuan background. And you can get it in brown, red. That's very original, guys. Devuan, what are you doing to me? Oh, don't tell me this is Debian. No, thank you. Holy moly. Which one did I have? I think I had this one. No? Yeah, I had that one. Alright, shock. This one is a little bit brighter, no? No? No, that just looks like it because it's moving. I think they're just different size desktop resolutions. So, menus, desktop icons, keyboard shortcuts. I don't have those yet. It comes with quite a few things, like the Office package was there. So all I did, I installed, of course, HP Lib. Then I had my HP and my printer scanner working. I have, do I have it? Yeah, document scanner, so that's simple scan, right? Stego Suite. So I showed you guys what that is, and you want it. Trust me, you want it. You want something like this just in case. Cryptomator is free. Definitely recognize. That's Bamboo. Where's Cryptomator? Here. Doink. I haven't downloaded the that icon yet. I did it on my laptop. So when you see in the next video my laptop, you will see that I made far more progress there. The same with Word Manager. Here in a moment, I don't have that connecting. I got the network visible, but of course it's not running. It always says the IP is already taken. So it's a typical error which has to do with a package not being buggy. It's buggy. So I googled that around. So I don't think I can sort it out. And so it's not Devuan's fault. I think it has to do with DMAS bug, DMAC, or whatever. DMAC, I think. DMAC base, DMAC. They say if you downgrade the version, it would work, but I don't know which version I should be downgrading to. I'll play around one day, but not now. Because here it's already 23:15, and dang, I spent so much time. But yeah, installing is fun. Setting up is also fun, because I need that laptop to work. Because of Word Manager, of course, I had to reboot. That means I had to put permanent my password in, and I have a long password and tons of stuff. And yeah, as I said, at the minimum on a laptop, you have to encrypt it. I encrypt computers too, because with the CPU from today and the RAM we have nowadays, who really cares, no? So yeah, I will start making use out of this guy here, Cryptomator. I have VeraCrypt. I don't think I have it here yet, no? Let's have a look one more time. No, see here? I don't have it here. So on the laptop it's already all there. So I'm not doing this while I'm here with you guys, so I don't want to do that all. That's my second or third M, no? So that's not a good idea. Cryptomator. EncryptPad. So here, that's another one. Look at that. That's one of the old ones I used long time ago, and they're still active. So they're still doing things. Oh. No, it should start. What did I do? Permission. Yeah. Didn't fire up, no? I don't see it. Click. Yeah, on the laptop it's... No, here it was working too. Let's see. Notes. Mousepad. Then it's working on the laptop. It's the same. That's the same Devuan 6. Oh yeah, by the way, having said this, Devuan 6.0 desktop, because somebody wrote on my video about Devuan, because he recommended the net installer, and I wanted to go for the net installer until I saw that there is a new version out, a new ISO file for desktop and net installer. So I downloaded both, 6.1, and 6.1 installed here, of course, with the ROM in my virtual Word Manager, without any trouble. So that was nice. That is good. So, do I have something here? Computer? The computer's there. Yeah, that's good. I have a computer here. Stego Suite. No, Cryptomator. Okay. Maybe I have to quit this guy to fire this one up. Well, this does not play ball here. You're naughty. Well, yeah, as I said, that is a computer are the evidence of quantum theory, right? You can have one ISO file and you put it on, let's say, 10 the same brand, same everything's laptops or computers, and you get 10 different errors. Well, so yeah, it's too late for playing now, so I will download that video, and yeah, I have to upload it somewhere. I really don't want to use a browser, definitely not here on my Devuan thing, on my gaming stuff. And yeah, I think I will just install it on Solid X, because there I don't think I will have any problems getting VirtualBox installed. VirtualBox should work. That would be the easiest, because then I can just copy my file over and good is my VM, my VirtualBox VM. I would have done the same with Word Manager, but I just can't get it to work. And as I said, it's not Devuan's fault. That is a package which is not packed properly. Who knows? Maybe it comes from Debian, and the darn white heterosexual male just left the situation with a sound mind left. Yeah, okay, then well, it's gone. Well, all right. So I'm still impressed how snappy Devuan is. See, and of course, little cosmetic things I did here. So this is Whisker. Yeah, I took the old menu out. I put Whisker on. I'm happy to go, let's say, Mate or LXQT, because I really don't want to have Rust coming in here one day. And I mean, honestly, I can't grasp that. I seem to be incapable to understand why you would put resources and everything on the desktop you created and to ruin it in Racket. Let Ubuntu do it. They're already on it. They're destroying everything, and but they only have 113 critical bugs. Oh, dear me. Yeah. So that's not funny, Dirk. Some people. I liked Ubuntu. I used Ubuntu for a long time. Yeah, that was good. And I tried LMD Ubuntu, also Lubuntu. I used that for a while. I did my gaming on it. So because it was an easy thing to do, it was just everything worked. Yeah, when I started with Mandrake, that were different times, and we had these needle printers, and there were no drivers and nothing, and you had to play around and get things working. And oh, holy moly! Today this is so easy. Now we complain about little things, which is all right in a certain way. What else do I have? Yeah, Bumble Studio, LibreWolf. Yeah, in the Devuan forum, somebody said that he used the, I think on Devuan 5, I don't know which one it was, that he used Firefox and he got hacked. When he was filling out forms, and he got always corrected. Naughty. I call it Ethik hacker, but if that's all he did, then that's okay. Right? So... And yeah, so and he recommended, of course, LibreWolf, and I found the up image, and here the icons. I just downloaded the icons. Where are they? In pictures, picture. So I've got more icons now on the top. Yeah, that's my Bumble Studio Libre icon. I got them all now on the laptop, but I don't sync them right now, so I will. So yeah. So in the moment, my laptop, I like it, I love it. I'm definitely put my mountain view in there, that lovely picture I have. Because then when I open up my laptop, I see nature and blue sky and blue water and trees, and that's what I want to see. That's what they do nowadays. They give you all these wannabe realistic paintings from AI. This is also so ugly. That is an insult to my eyes. I want to see real nature. It's hard enough and bad enough to see all the sprayed chemicals in the air. Yeah, there's no more natural cloud, and even when you think it's a blue sky, you look a little bit further, you can see all the rubbish still flying around there, and that comes all down. We still have here, we had 18 degrees plus Celsius, And we still have that chemical compound on the floor, which in piles, which looks like snow and just doesn't melt. Like in the US, right? They went with a lighter and storming to the sink. They didn't need to because the fire didn't melt the snow. Nothing come out. It made it black. So it's chemical compound, right? That's all it is. So, but I didn't want to get in that. So I have to watch out. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to have a relaxing time here with you guys. I'm just, because I spent so much time pulling that computer out of the box here, unplugging everything, put it back on, plug it up, plug it back. Oh, this was a nightmare. This was really a nightmare. Well, it's done. Now it's working. And yeah, I wanted to make the video first on my laptop, but I said, nah, just go downstairs on a big computer, because look what I got here. I gave it 8 CPUs or cores and 12.5 gigabyte RAM. So this is good because of gaming, right? I need RAM. And the AMD's 570 graphic card, it's doing the trick. I have no complaints. I'm running here now 74 watt, 75, 72. That's a lot, I must say, right? With the Unraid box. But, well, so my servers usually, they're idle around 30, 40 watts each. The Synology, of course, lower, because one has an ARM CPU that uses almost no power. It puts power back into the net. Okay, no, it doesn't. It could have, All right. And the small one, that should also hang around in 30 watts, I guess. So, all right. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy that this is all working. Because I wasn't too sure, I said, oh dear me, might that work? Because with Devuan having their own repos and might not have everything available, can I get Steam working? Yes, you can, because they were thinking of it. They put all the dependencies there. So they're thinking on the gamers too. That is nice. Word Manager, it's all there. As I said, it's not their fault, because there's nothing they can really do. They can't write that package. And I have it on a window open on the laptop there. I can see which package it was. Yeah, I've got my Synology stuff working. I use more and more my Nextcloud stuff. And because Nextcloud Notes is not too bad. I've everything, of course, off a different server. It runs from one server, and the Nextcloud storage is on a different server. So if one dies or the other, and it gets backed up, of course, too. So, and Notes is the good thing is, in Synology, that's one big file, and if you don't update it, you don't have it. It's gone when your machine dies. And I had it one time all the time I have it now. I had it one time that my Synology notes died. It corrupted. That was all gone. But I had a backup, so I didn't lose everything. So that was good. So backups are your friends. And on Synology notes, they are all MD files. So that's not a bad thing either. So you have everything available just in case something dies. Doesn't mean you have lost anything. Another thing with Devuan, when you open your file manager and you don't have that, here I put in thing in network, you have nothing, so you like that, and then you go here and you go to browse network, and it will tell you, oh no, can do, right? So I'm the lazy guy, right? I like clicking and doing stuff. So what I installed is Gigolo. That's what I use on Salix, because there's also Salix or Slackware seems to be not so easy. Let's say the lazy way to get the network running. So in the moment you still install Gigolo, you can use Gigolo by itself if you want to. Yeah, you can connect bookmarks and do everything you want. So that's an easy one. That would just connect everything what you want. So it's a nice tool to have. What it also does is it installs all the files you need to have your networks there. See, it's all there. To run, so everything is there. Not bad, no? Yeah. So, all right. And then I was looking in Restic, but I used Duplicati for backups, and Duplicati is not bad. I must say, what I struggle with all these backup people you can't have the source wherever you want. I tricked a little bit with Duplicati, so I worked around a bit, and it seems to work nicely. But the only option for me to go to a remote, go to a remote NAS is through FTP. That's what I do in a moment. I had SFTP with a few things, but as I said, everything is local and nobody has. There's no internet access. I don't even have a VPN coming in, but that I might just do. And I don't like tunnels. I don't like other companies going through my whole network. You know. Then I can do age verification, can I? No way. Not going to happen. So network. Yeah, I just went down here because I saw it on a laptop. Maybe it's a Wi-Fi network. Maybe that's why the virtual network from Word Manager is giving me trouble. Nah, it's worst. It's worst. So here I will play a little bit around, but as I said, it's a package bug, and there's not much Devuan can do. There's not much. Maybe downgrading, but I don't know if that is used for different projects. But I think a bug is a bug, and it shouldn't be there then. It's not that good. I mean, yeah, it can happen so nowadays, but it's just what it is. Yeah, but NixOS Order made me laugh and cry together, all in one. The all-in-one solution. But Devuan saved the day. Oh, and I went already on a curbstone from the road and thought, okay, I'm jumping off that curbstone now. That's 5 inches, 4 inches, the whole jump. And then I heard that Devuan is forking GTK2, and they call it VTK2-NG new generation. And the development can start. Guys, this is great. That's good news, I tell you. I mean, before I use NixOS, I'd rather take paper and a pen. That's better. That's 1,000 times better. And I fold the paper myself. Yeah, honestly. This is just a certain thing I just can't do. So no, I can't do. Alrighty. Yeah, I can't play tonight anymore. It's now 22:30. I have to get the video on my server, then up on a different thing. I have to install it. Might not even be today. So today is Thursday night, 23:30. Oh yeah, you can see it here, right? Well, you can't see Thursday. Now you can. So I will upload it tomorrow morning, most likely. Because I have to install stuff. My laptop can't do it, right? There's also Word Manager not working. So, well, yeah, I think Solid X it will be. I'll just put VirtualBox there and then it's all good. Alright, guys. That is that. So sorry that this week was almost no video. That's not so nice. But I tried to make videos, but I was fighting my equipment to make these videos. Because I don't want to install stuff just on a VirtualBox. Well, that's what most people do. It's okay to show the installation process and some minor things maybe. But as you see it, I want to see these things running on a hardware, and I want to get them ready to work with, because then you know they work or they don't. First, fire them up in a VirtualBox, and best is when people just run the ISO file. Yeah, what does that tell me? Okay, the ISO file runs, but we don't know how it runs on hardware, and we don't know if you get everything installed you think you need, or you might need, right? So here I must say, no, I'm really impressed, because I could get most things I used by Flatpak. I used now with UpImage, and I will still try to get some. And other things like Steam install went great, no big trouble. War Thunder is running nicely here. Yeah, all my office stuff on a laptop. The laptop is far more advanced here, right? I got my email running everything the same, but my laptop is ready to rock and roll. So. And I've got the icons to make it look nice. The only thing is, this is so weird. I've got everything the same ISO file, everything, but this looks totally white. These icons are, I will see. In settings maybe, right? So what is the appearance here? Clear looks Phoenix. And icons, Deep Sea. Okay, I'll try that out. Because that could make this more clear, because this looks good. I like this. This is really nice. I like it. And I don't care if it's mate or LXQT. That's fine too. Or I saw that D1 still has LXDE. That's also very nice. So great stuff to me. I like it. I love it. I want it. And yeah, there will be, the next video will be Devuan of most likely from my laptop. I'll show off a little bit. That will be a shorter video, except I have to explain why this happens. Why did I went from MX back to Devuan? And then there is a solid X video coming earlier or later. I don't know which one I push for before. And I lost my train of thought, my thought train. There was another one I wanted to make. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sparky. So we're going to try out Sparky. Because now I think with the AMD card I don't have to install any. By the way, I've got no proprietary drivers running here, right? For gaming. Nothing. This is just Mesa. And I'm okay with that. I can't even tell the difference. And I'm a professional gamer. Okay, maybe not. Or could have been. Right? Alright. So this is it, guys. Now, I know there's lots of talking, but oh man, my head is still spinning from all the stuff I did. Because I work with try and error. And that's how I fix usual problems. And once I figured it out, that's good. Then I'm happy. And then usually make a fix video that can help people if they have the same trouble. Alright, so at least now people know if they watch this here and they can't get Word Manager running. Yeah, it's not Devuan's fault. It's just what it is. So I will see. I will figure that out. Maybe. I would love the Devuan team to figure things out. It would be better, definitely. Then it comes right out of the box. Alright then. This is it now, guys. So sorry that I didn't make any videos. I really wanted to make them, but all the time something goes wrong. That's so now annoying, no? But this is just how it is. And I think now we have it all fixed, up and running. Devuan, the only thorn in my side is that I don't have a virtualizer. Yes, I think you can run QEMU from the terminal. That would be my last resource. You know, I'm a click guy. I like GUIs. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a little tutorial for that too. Just in case, right? So if you have an emergency and you really want it or need it, then yeah, why not? Because you can still use Word Manager to create your QCO 2 files, right? You can make your hard drive there, the virtual hard drive ready, and then you don't have too much to do anymore. So, well, yeah. All right. We'll see. Yeah, that's not priority for me. Now, guys, I really have to take it off here because my little doggy dog is definitely on the sofa upstairs. Because when I go downstairs, she goes on my sofa. When I go up, then she goes usually hiding in the bedroom, in her bed, and sometimes then comes out telling me it's time to go to bed. Yeah. All right, it's a little bully. Not a bully bulldog, but. Alright guys, so this is it now. I think Sandman was here, it's 23:35. I got to close my eyes soon. I think I load that up tomorrow because I have to some installation to do, right? Get my VirtualBox running on any system and take it from there. Okay guys, so yeah. I expected some trouble with Devuan actually because, as I said, I'm not the normal user. I'm not just having, oh yeah, this I've got LibreWriter here, I've got LibreCalc, I've got Mousepad, I've got Thunderbird, Firefox. This is all great, but I use more stuff, as you can see, and I want to use stuff, right? So, like I want to do some 3D printing. FreeCAD is there. One, I have to check if it is the version 1.1 available. One I think is already good. If I can get FreeCAD again as an app image, the higher version, I would take it. Why not? Right? So, yeah. Yeah, app image is a nice way, actually, I must say. And when people say, oh, performance, I give a nothing about it, actually, because I just want it running. And I don't sit here with a stopwatch if it's a millisecond faster. Having said this, I like the snappiness from Devuan. It goes tick, 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 tick. That's perfect. That's really, really nice. Okay. That is that for now. Yeah, and honestly, now I've got... I have to go, guys. Sandman is here. Have a good night. and I hope to see you. That they see the video tomorrow. That's Friday, and I'll make another one because my wife stays till Monday. Monday she goes, and I don't think I get a fair chance to make a video. Maybe a quick one from my laptop. Who knows? But I will do something tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Enjoy your life and have a coffee. See your friends. Walk in nature. Don't watch news. Definitely not mainstream because I know that's Pinocchio. It's such a long noses. I'm gone now. See you later. Bye bye.